Hey guys, so if you're suffering with back pain and you're in work and you're sitting down all day, here are 3 exercises that will help ease back pain. So this is ideal for people that are in office jobs, any clerks, basically anyone driving a car, basically anyone that's actually sitting down all day. So when you're sitting down all day, obviously you're going to be in a similar posture to this, and if you're on a computer you're going to be hunched over even further. But what's going to happen here is your hip flexors are really going to be bunched up. Now, posture is actually being debunked over the last few years, so it's not really about posture anymore. It's more about movement. Are you efficiently moving in both directions? Now, if you're in a specific posture all the time, too much of anything is bad for you. So if you're going to be constantly in this seated position, well then obviously muscles are going to be tired and achy from being in that position all the time. Now if you're in this position all day, every day working, well then over time, your body's not going to appreciate that. So what you want to do is basically do the opposite movement of a seated position. So if your hip flexors, if you're in this position like this, your hip flexors are going to be bunched up, and you're going to be, I suppose you're going to be kind of rounded in here, and then your muscles at the back will all be in a constant stretch position. And that's going to create kind of an achiness in here. It can create an achiness in your back and tightness in here as well. So I'm just going to give you simple exercises that you can do that can do basically the opposite of that. So they can be done in work, you can do them as part of a warm-up, you can do them as part of a cool-down. Just involve them into your routine throughout the day. So you're basically giving your body the experience of the opposite of the posture that you're in all day, every day. Alright? So as I said, the first exercise that you want to do is really kind of open out this area here, because you're going to be bunched over like this whether you're driving or on a laptop. We want to give your body the experience of the opposite movement of that. So first exercise we can do is just, if we externally rotate our arms and our shoulders out the way, that will actually put us into thoracic extension. So thoracic extension is basically when your body's going into this position. Alright, so if you're in flexion all day, you want to give your body the opposite movement of that, which is extension. Now, when you're in extension like this, it actually creates a lot of space for your shoulder blades to move together. So we'll kind of couple these 2 exercises together, these 2 movements. So going into extension like this, and then rotating the arms back and getting the shoulder blades together. So that will open out this whole area here, and will close everything off at the back. And all you have to do is move in and out of this position. So this can easily be done in the office. So moving out into extension, and then back into flexion, extension, rotate the arms out the way. Now it's important when you're rotating the arms out the way that you're actually rotating from up here and then opening out the actual shoulder here as well. Alright, so you're not just rotating the elbow, you're rotating the shoulders and pushing the shoulder blades together. So moving it in and out of that position like that. Now if you pick a point as well and just try and keep your head still and let every joint and muscle move around your head as opposed to moving your head. Alright, so that's number 1. Number 2, we want to open out our hips here as well. So it's a basic stretch for the hip flexor. So we're just bending in like this. Okay, we're keeping our back leg straight, we're extending our hip, and we are extending our spine as well. So it really opens out this area here as well. You can hold it for 30 seconds to a minute, or you can do it dynamically, which is moving in and out of end range. Okay, and obviously do the opposite leg. Now if you wanted to increase that, you can involve a resistance band if you're in the gym or anything like that. You wrap the resistance band in here, put your leg in, extend it back like that, and do the exact same thing. And this band will really push it into more hip extension here, and you really feel the difference. And then the third exercise is just to add some rotations into the system. So what we want to do is take 1 pace forward like that, and then reach forward with the opposite hand. What we're doing here is when we actually take a pace forward with either foot, that actually drives the pelvis to the opposite direction of that foot. So if we bend in like that, my pelvis is moving away from this left foot, and if we reach forward with our right hand, that kind of creates some opposition between the rib cage and the pelvis. Alright, so you kind of get this toweling effect as if you're kind of squinching a towel together. Okay, and then obviously do the opposite leg. I'll show you from the side. Keeping your head still as well, let things move around your head as well. That's it guys, 3 simple exercises that can be done in the office. If you're driving the car, you can get out of the car, it'll take you 30 seconds to a minute to do these exercises. And basically all you're doing is giving your body the opposite position that it's been in all day. Hope this helps guys. Any questions, pop them in the box below. Cheers.